Yeah, I see what you mean, yeah, far right.
Jesus. Is he hung up on a rock or something?
I think he just wanted to get Peter out in the river. Yes, because it's a little bit tricky here.
Okay. Me too.
Yeah, same direction. Pringle the size of a hot Avon, and they cut it, came and put it into alcohol, and that through, and that obviously it's thrown out. So what is the biscuit? I mean the whole point of it is crisps. Look, Pringles are crisps because they're crisps, and Jaffa Cakes are cakes because they're cake. Well, it's not different. How? The thing that I find annoying about it is that there is actually some law that governs tax on biscuits and cakes separately in England. So if it's like a biscuit, they have to pay more tax, less tax, than if it's a cake. It's probably put in.
Is that alright?
Said that to be cake, but you actually never said that. Yeah.
As hard as it goes. That must have ended that badly.
All we did in history was the first that was it. And immediately afterwards, like the side, that was all we did.
Well, at least you weren't fucking standing outside the same.
What have you learned from that, from doing that, counting cars? What did you come out
I
of
think
that?
what I learned was that, like, there's so much bullshit, you know? There's just too much bullshit. I don't know how the TV works, right? But I can integrate
Well, you wouldn't learn that in geography.
numbers, you know, like in maths, and I can differentiate. And in geography, you know, I know, you know, the inner districts of Sao Paulo in Brazil, where the slum areas are, and, you know, what proportion of people are, you know, out of work. But I don't know whether...
What an Oxbow Lake.
Well, I know, yeah, what but I don't know, you know, whether the... Well, that's what I was thinking of the other day, because I go jogging around the local area, and you don't walk jogging, you go jogging, and usually this is like a whole jog. You heard of this word? Some form of like physical exercise you're probably not familiar with. What? Do you ever do this at school? Actually, that's a good question. Do you ever actually don't want to save that one? Just save that, because that's going to be gold. The conversation we have about materials not country. That's never oh, God. Oh, the tails. I want to talk about that. Yeah, there's so much.